Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon, coming to you from the secret underground bacon bunker. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Thor Love and Thunder. That's right, this is not a Guardians figure. This is a Thor figure. Well, I should rephrase that. The figure is of a Guardian, but it's from a Thor movie. Thor, Love and Thunder. So as always, we're going to look at the accessories. We're going to look at the figure, gear him up. Check his articulation, gear him up, and get him up on the shelf. So, what do you say we get started? He comes with a pair of element guns. Now, as far as I know, these are not the same as the ones that came with the Guardians 2 Starlord. Sculpt on these, pretty good. I mean, you've got some mold marks from where, injection occurs. This side looks really clean. It's done in a sort of a glossy gunmetal with a little bit of accent paint here in the middle. And as I said, he does come with the pair. And that's it for accessories. Moving on to the figure, we've got a fantastic Kurt Russell likeness here. Yeah, this thing looks more like U.S. Agent than it does Peter Quill. I don't know what they did with this sculpt. The hair it's sculpted nicely. Looks like it's all just one color. So you do kind of lose a little bit of detail. But some of the shadowing does help to bring that back. The beard it's strange because looking at this side, it looks like he's got sculpted sideburns that come down kind of low. He does. And then they painted over those all the way down to the chin. Mustache is on there. Chin hair looking pretty good. Eyes are in there nicely. The paint is on point. I just don't think the sculpt is quite right. So, as they always love doing, they give us a figure wearing a big jacket. Now, luckily, the colors for the undervest and the over jacket are similar, so you don't get that peek through that you do with like suits. So the vest he's wearing underneath is literally just a small overlay. It's not even a full-size overlay. He's got a red shirt on, a vest that is barely there. But it does have a painted zipper and some painted buckles on it, and that's always a nice touch. The long coat is in one base color. A lot of nice sculpt points on it. Then up here you get a little bit of paint for the armored shoulder pieces. A little bit of blue here lining the front. But as far as paint, that's really all you get. Does have this really high popped collar, and as you can see, it's a very soft rubbery plastic. The sleeves match fairly close to the jacket, but the elbows you can tell are, well, they're different. And looking at the sculpt, they're not elbow pads. It's actual jacket. I'm guessing they just didn't paint match very well when they did the different types of plastic for the elbows versus the actual limbs. But the arms have some good paint detail on the armored parts. Nice gold on the upper shoulders. This one you've got a little bit of leather texture and some silver down on the underside. This one smaller than the other side, but still you get some silver and a texture strap. Then there's forearm bracers. Leather, some gold, some red plating, no, that's just, I don't know what that is. But they look pretty damn good. Pair of fingerless gloves. Not painted as badly as some fingerless gloves that we get. Till you look at this side. And yeah, you can see issues on both hands. Pants are reuse. They do still come with the pegs for holding on the pistols. Belt. Nice little silver buckling there. We come down to the boots. I believe these are reuse as well. But we do get a separate color for the front and some metallic silver for the buckles. Articulation. He's got a hinge up there, so it's a ball joint on a hinge. But because of the collar, he only looks up that far. Looks down really well. The neck itself is also articulated, so you can walk like an Egyptian. He's got some tilt, but not a great deal. And rotation. Arms hinge up to actually just over 90 degrees. No butterfly joining. Full rotation. Bicep cup for rotation. But it's not as ugly as a lot of those flat bicep joints. And this one actually articulates underneath the armor plate. That's pretty cool. Double jointed pinless elbows allows for just beyond 90 degrees. There's no rotation at that point because you got the bicep cut. Hands rotate. Horizontal hinging on the left hand. Horizontal on the right as well. So you got two trigger hands with horizontal hinging. Not good, Hasbro. Not good. He's got a waist cup for rotation. And I'm assuming no, there is no torso cut, no ab cut. It's just the waist joint. No, there is something hidden up in there. Because he is getting some forward and back. No tilt, though. It's really hard to tell with this, all these overlays in place. Yeah, he's got a hinge up under there. But as you can see from the waist joint, bad sculpt break. Legs will kick apart inside the jacket this far. But if you sweep the jacket back a little bit, it does increase the range, but the pegs at some point will meet this upper part and stop it. Not quite 90 standing one-legged. Legs kick forward this far. Thigh cuff for rotation. Double jointed pinned knee allows for a good deal of range. You do have a boot cut here. Foot hinges back this far, forward that far, front facing pin for rocker. So, let's get him geared up, shall we? These hands are really soft, really gummy. So getting the weapon in there, not an issue. Or, if you take the trigger hole here, you can plug them into the pegs on the legs. But because the jacket's made to just kind of drape down, if you do so, it's going to bulge it out. All in all, certainly not the worst figure I've reviewed on this channel, but by far not the best. So what do you say we take a moment and get him up on the shelf? We have to adjust a little bit his feet. Yeah, you're going to get to see the bacon for a second. And there you have them. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time.